You know how it is. We'll wait for old Ninja, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I haven't tweeted. Oh, I haven't twatted."
Yeah.
I gotta wait for his microphone.
And then, oh, this is the new mic, but don't worry. Yeah, you know.
There we go.
That's a new.
I think he's gonna have like a paper cup and a string at some point.
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification. Blacker than black times infinity.
I don't care if you've been missing physical media all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke me out, fam, with all the danks. On my left, oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
So, you want to know something? The pandemic gave us two things. One was COVID. The other was Karen as a pejorative.
That is true. All right. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choke people out on threes and fours, Chronos.
You can take my Blu-ray disc out of my cold, dead hands.
God.
I like it. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
I'm pretty sure you would believe me if I told you this is my fourth old fashioned of the day.
God damn, we got a
God dang.
drunk Blue is in effect, man.
Yes.
Before we started recording, Drunk Blue was already in the room. So
Oh, yes, for real. I told you I was feeling myself, and I'm feeling this old fashioned.
It's a Wednesday.
All right. Can we
I went to Nola's in Palo Alto, and the old fashions were on happy hour. So yeah,
Nice.
your boy had to, because they were cheap. They were $8.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
beat that. It's like they're paying you to get drunk.
Tap out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can tap out on that place. The last two times I've been there, it's usually been on my birthday, and I've had some very spotty, like, greetings and service there. So I'm like, dude, what? You guys used to be really good. Now you guys have, like, teenage boppers that don't greet their guests, like, half-aware servers, but the food's still good, but the service is it's falling off a lot. It's kind of sad.
Here's what it is. All right, what kind of statistical analysis you dropping on us, Cronus?
First in the chat is Brandon Park. Once again, his first comment was drunker than drunk times infinity. And I think that Brandon Park has not been around for the drunk cast. So
No, we haven't done one in a while.
We can bring them back. One of them had a medical emergency, so that was a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was literally under a table.
Yeah, that was another one.
There was a lot of drinking on those casts. Goddamn.
Early in the game.
Yeah,
we need. Go
sorry. The downfall was basically you could pay us to do shots.
Yeah.
And my buddy, Double Tank. Yeah, he was like, "All right, I'm just gonna kill Cronus." So yeah, and I was drinking the wrong kind of alcohol. So
yeah,
bringing that brown liquor.
Yeah, also, Screwball I cannot do shots of.
Oh, peanut butter whiskey.
It's too much. It's too much sugar, man.
Yeah, it's way too much sugar.
Man.
Also, and then I had this tequila that I had fermenting in fucking habanero.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was bad.
Was it like gonorrhea when you peed, or?
Goddamn.
No, it wasn't. It was actually the aftermath wasn't as bad as the during.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
The during was a lot worse than aftermath.
So I got to say one last thing, and I gotta go take care of like fatherly duties. Listener of the week is Dre. Once again, he's been listening a lot. So with that, I hand the podcast over to you three gentlemen, and I'll be back in a minute.
Sounds good. Also, don't forget from them drunk casts. Remember, we cast for several fucking hours. So shot after shot, hour after hour.
Did we have guests on the? We had guests on the podcast too. Like we had people join the cast.
We had other podcasters join, and I think we had one guest join. One guest called in, if I remember correctly.
I will say this: it must have been a fucking terrible mess to listen to, and even to watch. Like you could see us getting sloppier with it as the fucking cast went on, but it was great. Good times. Old Ninja.
We did two of them. Holy shit.
Yeah, we did at least two.
Yeah,
at least two.
At least.
Episode 60 is called the Drumcast Part 2. And that was 10 years ago.
There you go. Old Ninja, before I let you pour anything out, I am so fucking hopeful and excited. Mitch McConnell is on his motherfucking deathbed, and he is on the fucking death watch right fucking now. It isn't official, but holy shit, there is going to be a reverse pouring out of liquor when that motherfucker dies. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna shit all over that motherfucker.
You're gonna be fucking cheering.
But we gotta wait. We can't unpop.
Yeah,
We can't unpop the champagne.
So Mitch McConnell has not passed. He's still with us for now. But I know he's been hospitalized. But you never know. He's been hospitalized before and still recovered. So
yeah,
you never know.
Look,
I mean,
it only
takes shut down.
It only takes one fucking time to be right about a death. That's all it takes. You can be 0 for 92 years, and then one bad day. That's it. That's what I need. That's what I need.
So I'm gonna start with an addendum, not with an addendum. Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago, we talked about the actress DeVay case.
Oh yeah.
She had passed away. She was the voice of Moana, and
Oh
she was
yeah.
And she's
Samara
in the ring, in the original Ring. I think she's in another rendition of the Ring, but she's not in the second film. But come to find out, her official cause of death was acute immunodeficiency syndrome, otherwise known as AIDS.
The AIDS.
Wow.
So that was unfortunate. But yeah, I think she was 35.
She was young.
She was kind of young. She was still in her 30s. So yeah, she's born in 1990.
Yeah, that's
so yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, she's 35. She was 35.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's rare for you to hear about people passing away from AIDS. But like in the day, like I remember Magic Johnson got that shit, and that motherfucker, he's still around, right?
Yes.
Yes, he's still around.
He's got to be at least like 40 years at it.
Yeah.
So I guess what you may or may not know, but DeVay Chase was she was a drug user.
Yeah.
So she struggled with drugs and was in trouble with the law for various different things. Sometimes drug-related incidences, sometimes some other bizarre kind of stuff as well. So she was. It sucks.
And it sucks that she was like a beautiful young lady when she passed away. And when she was so The Ring is probably like one of my favorite horror movies of all time, just because like it was just one of those things that just fucks your head. It's not like Saw, like the whole blood gory thing. It was just like a psychological like, okay, if you watch this video, like you're gonna fucking die. Like there's no getting away from it.
No. Hold on, Blue. Not if you watch this video. If you watch this goddamn VHS.
I've seen VHS. I've not seen the sequels because I guess there's two sequels. There's a sequel and a prequel to VHS.
So there's
a remake coming.
Series. I became obsessed with the series, and I watched the original, the Ring 2. I've watched the Japanese version. What's it called? It's called Ringu.
It's called Ringu.
Yeah, it's called Ringu, and I've also watched Ringu versus The Grudge, and that shit was the best. That was the best Japanese horror movie I ever saw. It's better than Freddy Krueger versus Jason.
Oh, dude, Freddy versus Jason was fucking amazing.
Dude, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but like when Ringu and basically when Ringu and The Grudge, like, so what they do, they basically go into the house for The Grudge, and they play the fucking tape from The Ring. And when the Grudge is coming, the Grudge sees the fucking video of The Ring, and it's just fucking chaos. And it doesn't go how the people thought it was gonna go. Basically, they fucked up.
That's
I don't want to spoil it. You gotta check it out. The ending was like,
seen it.
Holy shit, it's super fucking funny. But
so the ring and the Grudge, I think they both have like prequels.
Yeah,
so they have prequels and sequels. So
listen, really quickly. Horror, I'm going to say this for the 50 billionth time. Horror is the #1 movie genre in terms of you put the least amount of money in to produce the movie and you get the biggest ROI. It's not even close.
Yeah.
So when you see these franchises like The Ring and Evil Dead and Resident, all these other things that last for so many years, it's because it's always fucking profitable.
And there's usually a good cult that follows some of the horror franchise too.
Movie. Look, I just saw a quick article. I know I'm going on and on, but I just saw a quick article today. It almost pissed me off at first, but that Obsession movie, It actually made more than fucking Sinners.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the thing about Obsession, it was made for less than $1 million.
Yeah.
Before marketing, but it made its budget back and its marketing back on like the first weekend.
The first fucking half day.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the first day, but I knew the first weekend they made it most like all this money back and profit, and it continues to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's like the big breakout movie of the summer.
Yep.
The second favorite movie of mine is it's one that just. It cost them like pennies to fucking make, and they just made a bunch of fucking money. It was I was gonna say originally I thought it was gonna be what's the movie called? The Blair Witch Project, but not that one. That one had like a really good fucking twist. But Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
That movie was the shit. Like I remember when they released it, it was only released in certain theaters, and like I literally drove like 45 minutes to Santa Cruz to watch it like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I went home and I couldn't sleep. I was like, hey, you know what?
Oh.
I don't have the lights on. I'm watching fucking cartoons. Like, yeah, I called in sick the next day because I was too goddamn sleepy.
That's awesome. Sorry, old ninja. We done hijacked your RIPs, man. Go ahead.
So you did, but I got to add to what Blue just said. The thing about driving to different theaters, I didn't know this because I did not watch it in theaters. The movie released with multiple endings. There's at least 2 endings originally, and then on the DVD or Blu-ray, there's like 4 endings, and I just watched all 4 endings. And I was like, "What the fuck? This was crazy."
One little fun fact: if you watch the Blu-ray, if you have a copy of the Blu-ray, they had like a cool promotion where like if you were like a fan that supported the movie, like you can enter your name to be added to the end credits. So if you go through the end credits, you actually will see my name in there, and it's not like I think I mentioned on this podcast before. But like, it's not like it's just like, oh, okay, there's Blue right there. It's like my name is like kind of it's unique. My name is unique, and it's obvious that it's me.
Gotcha. All right, old ninja, go, because we could do this all.
We can. We're still missing Cronus, but I'm gonna pour out some. God dang, well, I don't know some. No, not Miller. But I'm pour out some Mickeys this week. I'm pour out some Mickeys for Victor Willis. If you're not really sure who he is, he was the lead singer and co-writer of the musical group The Village People.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was also in the Broadway production of The Wiz and the Australian production of the show. They actually had more than one hit besides the big hit YMCA. They had songs like In the Navy and Macho Man.
Yep.
Even though they're mostly known for YMCA, In the Navy and Macho Man were also huge fucking hits back in the 70s and early 80s. They're considered one of the premier groups of the disco era, and with the YMCA dance became a fixture of sporting events, weddings, and parties around the world. So I didn't know this, but I'm actually kind of not surprised. But the Village People had a feature film called Can't Stop the Music, which is I've never seen it, but it was made. And while it was being made, during filming, the lead singer Willis left the group.
Damn.
Although even though he does not appear in the movie, he wrote 2 songs for the film, Magic Night and Milkshake. Over the years, or actually over the decades, he returned to the group twice, but he also left the group both times. The Village People's final album was in 2017. Fun fact, from 1978 to 1972, from 1972 to 1978, he was married to Felicia Ayres Allen, who we all know as Felicia Rashad.
Wow.
Oh shit! Really?
He died from an illness one day before his 75th birthday, which means at the time of death he was 74.
That's Claire Huxtable, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. There's a podcast called Stuff You Should Know, and they did an episode talking about the Village People, and one of the things is that they didn't want to associate their songs with the gay community.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for everyone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for everyone, but yeah, it's
but okay.
Yeah, let's
okay. not to dispute that podcast or discredit that.
Well, hold on. Before you continue, there was an official statement from Willis himself, who literally said this song is for everyone in 2019.
Yeah,
all of that's fine, The Village People, as we all fucking know, I need everybody to be so fucking for real, was a gay musical group icon. Like their music, the YMCA song, that was like gay iconic music.
And Macho Man.
And Macho Man, and in the
And
Navy.
in the Navy.
All of their hits were gay fucking anthems for decades. I can't like downplay that or say no, it was forever. No, these were gay disco hits for decades.
The artists all came out. I mean, not all of them. Basically, the one guy said that the songs weren't for gay people, even though some of the members actually were gay. So,
look, if you look at the lyrics for YMCA,
for real,
it's about gay hookups in a lot of ways. Like, you know, and that's not me like trying to throw shade at it. I'm just trying to be very honest. These were gay disco anthems.
No, you know, beyond like them saying it's for everyone. Yeah, I mean, we get that, but also you could just at least give out some sort of, I don't know, kudos as to why your song is so successful. And a lot of that has to do with the gay community. There's nothing wrong with giving like them their flowers. Like, hey, thank you for making this way more popular than it probably would have been. You know, but they pulled the cowardly route and being like, oh, it's for everybody. Fuck that. Listen, I'm not gay, but if I did something that the gay people really appreciated, it made me fucking way more popular, I'd be like, hey, thank you. You know?
And plus, like, with YMCA, when that shit comes over at a wedding, you're fucking dancing to it.
Of course.
Gay,
straight,
anything.
The whole family, grandma's with a walker going to it.
Hold on. I know we're not saying that every single person in the Village People was straight. No. We're not saying that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
some of them were gay, like officially.
I mean, look at them live. Like, you got guys in chaps and shit. Like, what the?
Yeah.
Why are we lying? Why are we lying? Like, nobody was dressed like that. Nobody.
But kind of jump back into songs that, like, you know,
except
kind of the gay community picked up. Like, I'm Every Woman by Wonder Woman by Whitney Houston.
By Diana Ross?
Oh, wait, was it Diana Ross or was it Whitney Houston?
Isn't there one of each? Didn't they both do it?
I'm Every Woman. Is that Diana Ross or is it Whitney Houston? It's Whitney Houston, right?
Whitney Houston, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I was like, wait, shit, was it?
Like
that's like a gay anthem too. Like whenever you go to like a
drag
show or something like that, like yeah, they definitely play that song. But
I
mean, Whitney Houston, she never complained. She just got some fucking checks.
Hold on. Wait.
You also can't complain with the song "I'm Coming Out." So that's the song I was thinking about.
Hold up. You know Whitney dated women, right?
That's like,
wait, what? Are you serious?
The needle just scratching the record. Holy
wait. Is there videos of the proof of this?
The entire movie that just came out of her life talked about her on again, off again life partner.
With or without Bobby Brown?
Before Bobby, but she hung around. She was in her, like, I can't remember her fucking first name, but yes. It was in the movie. It was in her bio.
Even Bobby Brown said that she was bisexual.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's why I'm like, we need to hold up and be truthful about.
Yeah, it's like being surprised about Luther Vandross being gay.
So,
I mean, he wasn't bi. He was just gay. So yeah.
He had
wait. Y'all guys fucking through right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know Luther was gay?
Luther Vandross was gay.
Yeah, Luther was gay. He was gay. His songs were written about like an Italian guy.
Wait. So wait.
For Winfrey helped him conceal his gayness.
Luther Vandross to get the party going on right. I mean, you paid for Luther if you want to like get your girl in the move. He wasn't thinking about like getting a girl in the move.
He doesn't actually. If you okay, this is gonna fuck probably everybody up.
God damn!
If you go back and listen to his music, he doesn't actually. He rarely talks about his lover or whoever he's talking about being an actual woman,
correct,
or a girl or anything like that. So it's very ambiguous.
Yeah, I'm learning too much for this podcast.
I can't go one step further to add to what Croner said. If you listen to a male R&B artist, if they do not specifically say, a female or girl or whatever, they're probably most likely gay. Like
know
the
what?
artist of Khalid. Khalid got outed as being gay. If you listen to his songs, he never says woman or girl or baby or anything like that. He doesn't mention a female, like, I guess, stature, character, whatever you want to call it. He just says like an arbitrary lover or an arbitrary like
I'm-
romantic interest. Luther
thinking-
Vandross does the exact same thing with every single
Oh,
album.
man. The record
I'm thinking of a
scratch.
couple artists. So when Little Nas came out,
This is great.
When who?
Little Nas, when
Okay,
he came
yeah.
out, he was singing about like sex and this and that, and he turned out to be gay, but he was like
Yeah.
openly, and he just became
So-
flamboyant.
He is.
But
He
no,
is.
Frank,
So with-
Frank Ocean,
no,
Frank
but
Ocean had fucking Novocaine. That guy is like
he
gay.
said he's bi. Frank is bi. He came out as bi.
I mean, apparently, Whitney
but-
Houston was bi.
Yeah. So
but,
this song, was it?
Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin had fucking
Yeah.
all of these goddamn hits.
but he was married to a woman. They divorced because he was
Then
fucking-
also,
Yeah,
um,
that's
he
because she
okay.
was living. She was living La Vida Loca. He was like, you know what? Fucking, I'm with dudes now. This is
Michael's
too much,
George
man.
Michael, like he
Too
had
much.
fucking hits. Like
Yeah.
when I heard George Michael was gay, and I went back and listened to Teacher, I was like, wait, the Teacher is a woman now. Fuck, I
Yeah,
don't know.
so I kind of knew that George Michael was gay when he turned down Brooke Shields. Like Brooke Shields was all over him, and he said no. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Something's wrong.
So
And sure
I'm
enough,
just-
he was gay.
It's not. Nothing is wrong. Nothing's wrong.
So for me, something was wrong at that time because I was young.
Well,
But
okay, but hold on. Let's just be perfectly fucking for real. Not everybody, obviously, but if we're talking about the arts, the performing arts and music and whatnot, a very large percentage of performers and actors and people who do hair and makeup tend to be in the LGBT plus community.
had to be.
I don't
Yeah.
know why we always seem so shocked and surprised, but not all, of course, but there's a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, but
There's-
like I said, if you listen to an R&B male singer, if they do not mention a girl, like if you listen to Chris Brown versus Khalid, they both sing about like hooking up or whatnot. But Chris Brown gets graphic and he says, "Girl, I'm like, going to do this to you and that to you." Khalid doesn't say that shit. He just says me and you. He just says me and you and we this and we that. He doesn't say like specific.
I just have to put a disclaimer out there just so everybody knows Chris Brown's a piece of shit. So, all right.
Sure.
Every time it comes up, same thing with Ye, same thing with, a few other people. I'll just let you know.
Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
My
we
mind
done,
is
we done blown his mind.
Yeah, I'm,
yeah, he's
you know, okay,
flabbergasted.
I'm like, oh, God. So I started. I listened to the audio book, the full version of Harry Potter, right? And I decided to start watching the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah.
And as I'm watching them, I'm like, yo, is Dumbledore gay?
Yeah, he actually,
is-
yeah.
How did you not know? That was like a huge thing when that came
Yeah.
out. I was way
He was
back
just,
today.
old ass dude teaching kids at school, like blah blah blah. But then, like, once I started watching Fantastic Beasts, I was like, "Yo, Dumbledore is gay." Like him and Gandalf or whatever fucking it was.
And it was Nicholas Flamel, I think his name was, right? That was the guy.
Yeah.
who was-
Ian McKellen's gay.
I
So
was like,
apparently,
man.
I believe
I
the
wasn't ready.
actor
Oh,
that
you're talking about in the real?
played
You talking about in real
Dumbledore-
life or like in the book? Because in the books he was.
No, in the books.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
books.
in the books, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
yeah.
Dumbledore was gay until I was watching Fantastic Beasts. Where to find them? Like the
Yeah.
second one.
Well, which is kind of insane
Yeah.
because the J.K. Rowling, the writer of Harry Potter novels, she is very trans exclusionary, which it's crazy to me. Like you would think if somebody was like okay with like other people's lifestyles, you'll be okay with like everybody's lifestyles, but I guess not. Some people have very weird, arbitrary like rules and like what's okay and what's not okay. Like I personally like what you do with somebody else consensually, I don't really give a shit about as long as like there's consent.
adult.
And
Yeah.
they're adults. When I say consent, that precludes that yes, this is an adult because children cannot give consent. In my personal
Yeah, I'm about
opinion,
to
it's
say
also
about
law.
that. There-
Just saying.
Yeah, for you. You know what? Never mind. Oh, speaking of which, I totally didn't. I'm gonna have to add this at the end. Well, now, but Donald Trump uses the YMCA for all his rallies.
Oh,
In fact, he's the one
yeah.
who spoke about them losing a great talent. And he also said some weird shit about his passing, but I was like, that doesn't make sense. But anyway,
Well, and
But
I'm pretty
I
sure
will
they
say
just.
this. What's up?
Sorry, didn't the Village People just perform for him
They did.
recently?
They performed at They were performed at his second inauguration on January 19th.
Yeah. So I don't know. Not do that. Maybe live longer. I'm not saying it caused your death, but I mean, I'm not saying it didn't.
Jeez. Yeah.
They must have been in front of the reflective pool. The fucking swamp
The
water got to
altitude.
him.
Damn.
I mean, what was her name? The was it Chris? Is it Christy Nome or it's one of the other?
The one that got
people?
fired.
Yeah, one of the ones that got
Sparky?
fired. She just got like some kind of crazy cancer. You know, like
I'm sure her husband was
Oh,
it.
Bundy.
Oh,
Pam Bondi. Yeah, and then like
yeah.
one of the was the black dude that was a MAGA guy that didn't believe in COVID and he died of fucking COVID.
Uh,
Oh, hold on. Damn it. The fucking meme goes hella
He was
crazy.
the Domino's guy, right?
He was head of the American restaurant group too.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Fuck.
I know who you're talking about. The black guy. Yeah.
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 Damn it.
Black guy. Oh,
We need to dignify him with a name, but also we don't have to.
Yeah. Exactly.
We don't.
I'm sorry that he died of COVID, but I mean, don't sit there when like literally
a lot
thousands of people
died
were
of
dying
COVID.
of COVID, and you're like, nah, that
Yeah.
ain't me. I'm just gonna go to all these events and fuck it, and then you die of COVID. It's like that was a preventable death, in my opinion.
mm-hmm.
It sure the fuck was.
It was.
Damn, what the hell was the name?
I want you guys to know I love this fucking cast. We have gone all
Yeah, we have.
Right? We went fucking.
It's
I don't
something
even know where we
Kane.
started.
Something Kane, right?
No,
Herman Cain.
Herman Kane. There we go.
There we go.
So
Shout out
the meme said it shows a picture of Herman Cain, and he says there is no COVID, and underneath it says COVID says there is no Herman Cain.
I love
Yeah.
it.
God.
Literally
Dang.
died in July 30th. Like literally almost 6 years ago to this day.
Yep.
Damn,
That's-
2020. Damn.
It was
Hearing that story makes I just imagine the fucking Jordan meme and it's like the one that's like I took that shit personal. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this personal.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a shame. I mean, these
Damn.
people are just they will sell their souls for a little bit of power, but
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Not-
man,
not
that
a
shit
little
is
bit.
not fucking
Sometimes
worth it.
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
the president is barely fucking alive.
Yeah. No
He's
shit.
barely fucking. I mean, and we have was Mitch McConnell now. I'm pretty sure he's fucking with his
But-
ancestors.
You weren't here when Project
I
was
already called
way
it.
Oh, you already
praising
called it.
him.
Yeah.
You're on death watch with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm pop the champagne. I'm gonna shit all over him next week if that happens.
Yeah, you're
can't-
gonna be like what's that chick from Mr. Robot that pissed on the fucking grave?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
BD Wong.
BD,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, White Rabbit.
White rabbit. She was
yeah.
like, you know what? She's just having a normal conversation, just drop draws and just pissed on
You know
her. I was
what?
like, holy shit.
I need that gif. I'm gonna find that gif after this cast.
That was such a fantastic show. Sorry, just a small side quest. If you have not watched Mr. Robot, please fix that. Like, go back and watch the whole series. I know it starts off a little. Actually, it doesn't even fucking start off that slow.
No,
it doesn't
Like,
start slow
honestly,
at
this
all.
guy's catching pedophiles and shit from the
The
jump.
first, the
Yeah.
first 30 minutes or less
Yeah.
is fucked up.
And then it just goes in like just amazing directions that you will trust me. You will not know where they're gonna go next. It's fucking crazy.
It-
And shout out
Great
to the actor, something about a cop.
Rami Malek.
Right.
Rami Malek.
Yeah, Ron Braddock. He's a good actor. Like in other
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
he's been in, he's like, especially
He's done other stuff.
the Queens movie.
Yeah.
That he did a really good job in that shit.
I haven't seen that. I will say that he plays a Bond villain. He was not a very impressive Bond villain to me. Even though I liked the guy, he wasn't that great of a Bond villain.
That may have been
I
a
didn't like that.
But what I loved back in the day when them robots was on, every fucking week we would get like with Game of Thrones and shit and The Walking Dead, we get on here and talk our shit about the episode. And that episode where BD Wong lifted up the fucking skirt and fist, we fucking lost it.
Yeah.
That was some crazy shit. There was a lot of episodes that was like that though. There was a
Yeah.
lot of crazy ass fucking shit. When the what's his name? Who's the rapper that was in the show?
Joey Badass.
fucking,
Joey Badass.
Joey Badass, yeah.
He just released an album, didn't he? He just
Yeah.
released an album
He
like
released a
a
bunch
couple
of
months ago. Yeah, no, I'm talking about recently. He just released an album.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
wait, Cat
He-
Dillon was in that show too, right? That was his sister, or was that somebody else?
No, somebody
Who
else.
was
That
this
was,
on the show?
she's on. There's a couple people on the show. Oh, Christian
I thought-
Slater's
no, I
in the
thought-
show.
No, I thought Kat Dillon played his sister in the show.
No, that's not.
No,
No,
it's not Kat Dennings. No, that's not Kat Dennings.
Dennings.
No, it's not Kat
Oh, no,
Dennings.
it was Carla Shakin.
No, it's not Carla Shakin.
She is several cups smaller than Kat Dennings. I'm just saying.
She looks. You know what? They look a lot alike.
Maybe.
Like you,
I know.
I'll be like, you know what?
Their
look
silhouettes do not.
Sir.
If you type Carla and Kat Dillings, they are identical.
They are not identical.
They're not.
Sir.
Yeah, they're not the same.
Sir.
They are very identical.
Blue.
Mm-mm.
You've been
Yeah.
You
have over bypassed Kat Dennings' titties. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you got if you look at the above, I'm not.
No, I will not.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean,
I'm gonna look now.
Kat Dennings is very thick. She's a thick ass woman.
Mhm.
And the girl from I can't think of her name right now because she's in it. She's in an upcoming movie.
Carla,
I think it's a
Chaikin.
She ain't got none of the curves like Kat.
She don't have the,
Yeah,
it's the eyes.
even-
They have the same eyes.
They have the same eyes. I mean,
everyone's got. eyes.
they both have human eyes. I'm with you on that. The colors may be the same, but
I'm not.
I mean,
we're not doing.
they both have blue eyes, right?
Yeah.
I don't know,
okay.
but
Sure.
They have the blue eyes, smoky thingies.
I agree that they're both women that have blue eyes. Like,
Kat Dennings is very top heavy and she's got very wide hips.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think what it is, you guys never look at Kat Dillon's face. They're just standard.
no, I'm looking at her face. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, look up, look at her eyes. You'll see. Oh, wait, they do look alike.
I'm looking at both of them, and I mean, they're both rather pale, and they both have blue eyes. But beyond that,
That's
yeah.
where it's up.
Yeah.
Oh, holy
Kinda
shit!
much.
They have the same lips too.
Old man,
She
No.
kind of
Oh my
Angelina
goodness.
Jolie lips.
You
No.
need to
Bruh.
like.
you
bro.
drink
Bruh.
it. You
Yeah,
drink
you've
it.
been
You've been
drinking.
drinking.
Old
Go flip
man,
over a
just-
table,
Old
bro.
fashions.
Old-
Old fashions
Be right back.
hit you. Yes, I hear you. Yes.
Okay. Did you have any more RIPS?
God, they look so much
That's
like.
it. That was it today.
Holy shit!
God damn.
Uh,
Blue's got the
addendum.
fucking beer goggles on from hell. He's got the old fashioned goggles on.
God, yeah.
But I will add an addendum. So
They're fucking
when-
gaslight? Not gaslight. What's it called? Steampunk. I got steampunk glasses on.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Old.
when President-elect Joe Biden got elected in 2020, people were playing the YMCA. They're in the streets.
Yeah.
To signify the downfall of Donald Trump, and he still plays it at his rallies. But I'm pretty sure once he passes, people will be playing that again. Once he passes in the streets.
YMCA is forever a song that, all people dig and do the dances and whatnot too, but it's still a gay fucking anthem. Like, full stop. And plenty of people, I don't know exactly how many members of the Village People were gay, but there were gay members of the Village People. I need everybody to be for real.
And what's funny when Felon 47 dances to it, he always does he's jacking off like a bunch of fucking guys. He does a little dance.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, it's not terrible. He's just fucking.
He's a creepy old man, you know? He's
Yeah.
always been a creepy old
I mean,
man.
that's true.
When he was born, he was a creepy old man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's all bad.
kind of jump back on the fucking dying horse.
Jesus.
On Reddit, celebrity lookalike. There's a category for Kat Dillon and Carla Chaikin, and there's a lot of people else who thinks they look alike.
There are a lot of
So
people that
I'm
are
alone.
incorrect as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Blue, there are
Same
people who think
glasses or
the
not.
Earth is flat. So
You
there's that.
you can find proof
That's true.
of almost anything on Reddit. Like
Hey.
in terms,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, over 70 million people in America voted for Donald Trump. Just because people agree on something doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, just like I said, people think the Earth is flat still, and
It's
we're
funny.
in
Earlier
2026.
today, I asked my son, it's like, hey, do you know, is the Earth flat or is it round? This little motherfucker was like, no, Poppy, the Earth is a sphere. I was like,
There
oh
you
shit,
go.
you're right. Yeah.
Damn, look at this guy. It's like,
He's like, they're neither.
I love it. Good
Smart
education.
fucking it.
The globe. Good lord.
Should we? I mean, yeah. Let's take it. Let's take it to something a little more serious.
Should we talk about the 250 anniversary thing in RDC or?
Not quite.
that's pure comedy.
Yeah. We'll dovetail into that.
That's all bad.
I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to take on it too. This Supreme Court decision on birthright citizenship, we dodged a fucking bullet.
Ooh, yeah, we did.
I don't think people
Keep dodge a bullet.
How fucking close we came to losing this quote unquote democratic republic. Like, we were two people away, two conservative Trump appointees away from overturning damn near everything. I'm glad it didn't go that way, but holy shit, it could have. Go ahead. Someone else jump in.
Yeah, people that don't realize they maybe don't understand why it's such a big deal in America to have birthright citizenship is because once that one pillar falls, like you can literally just like say, okay, everybody that's not white, like you can just get the fuck out now.
Slippery slope.
Which I mean,
you can only live in these cities.
Yeah, no, it's not even just you said. They would just tell us to get the fuck out because, yeah, this has been like one of the pillars of our democracy for the longest time, and every single argument that is made against birthright citizenship is based entirely upon racism. Entirely upon racism. Even the whole thing of like birthright citizenship it was created to give black people citizenship in America. Because back in the day, it was us and the European folks for the vast majority, and what was it? It was during like Reconstruction when this came about, and yeah, like getting rid of that is a huge deal. And people are like, oh well, people just come over here to have babies from other countries. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you come over from some other country and you have a baby here and become a citizen, I don't care. One of two things is going to happen. One, you take the baby back to wherever the fuck you came from and they live their natural lives in some other country. Or two, you settle down here and you pay fucking taxes and you contribute to society. No matter what somebody tries to tell you, people that are immigrants in America commit far less crimes than actual native-born Americans.
Can I piggyback and add one other quick thing? The only time that anybody has a problem with someone who's a pregnant woman coming to this country, or maybe you even get pregnant while you're here. You're not pregnant when you get here, but you get pregnant while you're here and you deliver here, is when we're talking about a non-white person. That's it. You're from Sweden, you're from Canada, you're from Germany,
Europe.
White South African, none of the mainstream doesn't care.
And they even didn't Felon 47 say some shit like, oh yeah, like they're come over here and they have like 70 kids and 50 kids and like 10, like your numbers are all nobody's having that many kids.
It's a bullshit replacement theory, demographic, racist kind of a trope thing, and a huge fuck you to Clarence Thomas as well.
Fuck
on the side of trying to overturn this shit. And again, I agree with you, it's a slippery slope. I think this could have been the fucking tipping point. I live for this fucking country. Yes, we've taken a lot of stuff. We're dipping into fascism now, but holy shit, this would have been a big fucking blow.
It's crazy because I want to say that dude's like a fucking Uncle Tom, but like Uncle Tom was a good guy. Like what was Samuel L. Jackson's character's name in Django? Steven. That's too cool of a name to give to.
You can just say he's a sellout. That's
he's a sellout. Okay, yeah. Or what did Eazy-E call Dre?
Oh, he called him a lot of things.
He called him many bad words, sir.
Yeah. He called him a booty hole gangster or some shit too, right?
Probably. The early 90s was a interesting time.
Yeah, but it's so fucked up. I mean, thankfully it didn't go the way it was gonna go. Like actually, I was expected for Congress to
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court to rule against it. But I'm actually pretty happy that it kind of did happen.
I was on pins and fucking needles, but again, it was a 6-3 decision. They're not done. They're going to try again, some other kind of way. Literally 2 people prevented it. And those people have lifetime appointments and are corrupt as fuck and could change their fucking mind.
Yeah, once again, the Supreme Court should not be a lifetime appointment. Listen, if this is what's crazy to me is that the Supreme Court recently ruled that the president in his executive capacity can basically fire anybody anybody that's doing like administrative work, but meanwhile the Supreme Court gets to hang on to lifetime appointments. That's fucking total bullshit, and removing literally giving the executive and the legislative branch more power, which is crazy to me because it's like, why can't they fire, Supreme Court people too? I mean, that's why isn't that part of the president's power as well? Oh, because you want to keep your own power, and you want to listen. The Supreme Court, there should be no lifetime appointments for fucking anything. Anything, you should do a certain amount of time and you get the fuck out, so we can get some new blood in there with some new ideas. This once again gets back to what I've been complaining about for a long time now.
At least 11, 12 years, 15.
The baby boomer generation continuing their fucking chokehold on this country and their old, tired, and fucking just ridiculous ideas. I would say out of like all the boomers that are out there, at least that are in power, less than 1% of them actually have ideas that will actually progress the society. The rest of them are just pulling down checks.
Yeah,
they're just pulling down. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. They're just pulling down checks.
And call me a fucking radical, but again, I don't know why everybody is so fucking married to this bullshit idea of there can only ever be 9 Supreme Court justices.
Yeah.
When old ass fucking Biden and decrepit ass fucking Trump were born, there weren't 9 justices. Like, so we can't keep acting like it's always only been that number, especially given the fact that we have over 340 million fucking people.
Yeah.
Like
for 9 people to have that much power, that many people, is ridiculous.
And along those same lines, the House and the Senate needs to be expanded as well. Just it's kind of the same deal. Like, why the fuck does literally every single state in the United States have 2 senators? That's ridiculous. Like, what the fuck?
And they're look at that, sorry, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Wyoming has fucking 35 people in that goddamn state. And California has like, I don't know, I think we're saying it's more than 50, right? I think we're like 70 something million people. It's a lot.
it's about
I think
40 million.
Yeah, 40 million. Okay.
But I will say this. I'm with you. I don't agree with the Senate. The Senate is like really a suppressor on democracy.
It's supposed to be the what they call it, the cooling plate. But I'm like, but so you could have more motherfuckers in there,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Senate in general.
I mean, one thing they should do is they should make all their fucking votes. Well, maybe that won't be a good idea, but I was gonna say like their votes should be like you should know who voted what.
Well, so we know that, but I think to Prodigy's point is that we really don't need the Senate or really the House at this point in time with our current technology. Like, we can all vote. So
I'm a pro-democracy person, obviously, with the exception of taking away anybody's fucking rights. I don't think you'll be able to vote on that. But everything else, I feel like we vote with our fucking secure apps on our phones. There's a billion different ways to do it. And I also
look at American.
Go ahead.
I could look at American Idol and fucking So You Think You're Dance, like all those things. Like they have millions of people fucking voting, and they're all voting through their phones. Right. Like, why can't we have the same fucking technology for our government? Even though, I mean,
the government was established 250 years ago, but also compared to senators, you only get 2 per state, but you get representatives from each state based on your state's population. So California has the most representatives of any state in the union.
So
versus there are some states that only have like 2 representatives
in the House. Yes.
Yeah.
In the House,
but not in the Senate.
That's why I said representative, because it's the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
Well, okay, sorry.
Well, the Senate represents 2, but anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, I don't want to go down the, I'm only a bill kind of Schoolhouse Rock shit. But hey,
I'm just a bill.
You're right, old ninja, but it's really misleading because California has a huge population, and you get Texas and New York and Florida, and that's more than a third of the country almost. Okay, and you get something passed through the House, right? Well, the Senate has an outsized voting power against big states, because you have so many little states with such small population, and they can prevent something from getting that 51 out of 100 senators that get it passed through the Senate much more easily. So tiny minorities preventing the majority from having their electoral will imposed over and over and over again.
Yeah, we've had minority rule in America for like the longest time.
Yep.
And it's not going to change because they're not going to like put anything on the ballot to like change it, but it needs to change. Like, because the way that our current government is operating, which is not even really operating. I mean, like, how many bills have passed this, over the past, 3 years? Actually, over the past year, it's been hardly any, because it's been pretty much a deadlock. And what they pass is like things that don't really fucking matter. And we have our current president that's vetoing shit that people actually want. There was a housing bill that came out, and he vetoed it. Because he wanted some other bullshit that he wanted to have. He had his little fucking temper tantrum because it's something that he wanted. But like, listen, the people don't want it. The people want, their housing prices to come down. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to like any sort of housing bill, to actually stabilize housing and to have affordable housing, what's really going to have to happen is that the price of housing has to come down.
Correct.
And one of the main things in America, one of the main ways you can easily make money is owning property. Mm-hmm. And so for homeowners, which a few of us on this podcast are, once you devalue our house, we're going to take a hit. But you know what? I'm okay with that at this point. Like, I'm already in like the house I'm in right now, it's already like I can't sell right now. So I'm stuck where I am. But even if I wasn't, if you're telling me that for you to devalue my house by a bit or whatever can mean that we would have less unhoused people on the streets, I'm good. I'm not a fucking billionaire. I'm a 100,000-aire. So, but I'm fine with that. But a lot of people they aren't, especially like the wealthy folks that are actually own multiple properties. I only own one, but devaluing anything, they're like, nah, fuck that. We need to like it needs to be year over year, growth. But listen, year over year growth has led to a lot of people living on the streets, and I'm not okay with that.
Yep. The other thing really quickly too is, and we've talked about it on this cast, and I love when we get into it, but the whole NIMBY mentality, not in my backyard, is something that you see all over this country, not just coastal California, where they'll say bullshit like, no, don't build public housing here. No, don't build high density housing or medium density housing here. Not in my backyard. You'll lower my property or my property value or whatever other bullshit. Yeah. It's selfishness at the end of the fucking day.
It's crazy because like, people think like, oh, people who live in like low income housing, that they're uneducated and this and that and this and that. It's like, well, let's work on that part too. Like, let's make our education system better. Let's give people more fucking opportunity to grow their fucking self. And we won't have people like out there like selling drugs or robbing people to make fucking ends meet. Like, if people have a chance to make their life better, they're going to try to make their life better.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that there's a fundamental issue, and I've brought this up a few times on the podcast, is that when it comes to, people in America, I want everybody to make as much money as humanly possible. Except for like, once you get into like billionaire status, that's a little, then yes, I do have a limit when it comes to that, because you have to like literally rob people for that. But when it comes to like a normal person in society, I want them to make a good amount of money, because that means that you're contributing more into society. And so if you taking, more tax money to get people off the streets to contribute back into society, that's a win-win for me. And I think that a lot of people, they don't have that same opinion. They just want to keep all their money and then complain about people that are on drugs and don't have a house. And it's like, that's the same. Like, you can't sit there and say, oh, I want to pay less taxes, and then bitch about somebody living under a fucking bridge. It's like, you're literally contributing. Your thought process is contributing into that same problem, when you can just give a little bit more and then get them to contribute back into society. Like, there's a reason why other cultures in other countries don't have this problem, because they fucking contribute more in tax dollars, and the tax dollars don't go to fucking bullshit like a fucking $1 trillion army. Like, what the fuck?
One other quick thing. We used to in the 20th century have like a 70% tax rate plus on the upper income people, like the millionaires at the time. You know, talking about the 1930s, 1940s, 50s, and whatnot. It was a very high tax rate, and over the decades and on into today, it's been lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. It hasn't helped the country. It really fucking hasn't. Our infrastructure is worse. It's decaying, and we got a whole lot of people who are unhoused. It's fucked up, but the people who have the most should pay a fair share of taxes. And it wouldn't kill them either.
No.
They'd still be mega fucking wealthy. And what drives me crazy is people who are thousandaires defending them like, oh no, you know, we got to protect Elon. Fuck Elon and his money.
But yeah, if you're a billionaire, fuck you. Like, because there's no ethical way to get there. None. Like, and nobody can defend it. Like, all these people that are like, oh, we have ethical billionaires. No, the fuck you don't. Even fucking Warren Buffett, who was all about all these billionaires that talked about, you know, giving more into society and blah, 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 blah. None of them have done it. None of them have done it. All of them say, oh, I want to pay more taxes. You can easily do that. Just liquidate all your fucking stock. Liquidate it and then pay your fucking capital gains and normal taxes. But you won't do it because you know it'll bring down a number on some sheet somewhere that doesn't actually really fucking affect you.
I look at it just like I do fucking vampires.
Yeah.
They are fucking addicted to blood, and you know, they can tell you whatever the fuck they want to, but they're like always going to still go for the fucking blood when they see a nice juicy vein or whatever. That's how these people are in terms of their greed and money.
Yeah.
It's a psychological addiction. Literally like somebody on fentanyl or fucking crack.
Gambler.
I got to see that little number turn into a big number.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
So there's a kind of a BTI question.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask this. This is from Brandon Park. If more influence and power was removed from Congress, I had a little thing come up, and directly to the people, would it be possible with self-interest taking over?
I didn't understand the question fully, but
I will say, if more influence and power was removed from Congress and directly to the people, would it be possible with self-interest taking over?
I'm going to ask Brandon Park to rephrase this question and get back to it because I don't understand it either.
Okay.
But I think there's something that's there, but I need him to like just rephrase it.
Okay.
I think the question he was asking is Blue having his fifth old fashioned on the podcast?
Oh my
yes,
God.
I am.
He said, yes, I am. Sorry, Miss Jack.
The night's so young. The night's so young. The night's only 9 years old.
Blue, is it still like light in where you are?
No,
it's dark.
No,
Wait,
it's
is
dark as fuck.
No,
okay.
No, it's dark as the sun is not.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say,
well, no, I mean,
because
yeah, at the peak of summertime, like I think the sun doesn't set until like 9:20 or something like. Wait, you guys are. It should be. I guess should be get. You should still have more sunlight where you are because you're closer to the equator. So
it depends on the time of year. Remember we went over this before? Like one time, like I think one of you guys were in Seattle or some shit.
I was in Seattle. And
It
was so for me. That's right.
And 9 o'clock the sun was still up.
I guess I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you? And then we're in the same fucking time zone. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, he
still had this. It's like
it was pitch black.
Like 30 minutes, like sunset difference.
Yeah, it was very significant. And I was like, that's fucking weird, but it's also cool though, you know.
That was fucking proof that the Earth is not fucking flat.
Yeah.
No, well, the Earth is also tilted. Then again, but I think it's weird when the sun is up.
Being tilted after I finished this old fashioned.
That's what's weird to me.
Okay.
And I've seen that.
Oh, Ninja, read the question. He rephrased it.
Did he put it in your question? Yes. Okay, so rephrase.
The stripper has big ass titties. Do you bounce the quarter off of the nipple or the? Sorry.
You bounce something else off there. Anyway, so question now reads: if you change the structure of government to redirect power directly to the population, could it function better than the current state without self-interest overtaking?
So that's an interesting question because I think what it comes down to is what happened with the current president, right? Because you know if direct representation would be a thing, wouldn't we just end up in the same situation that we're in right now? I think that's kind of what he's asking, because it is self-interest. So I think no. I think I'm leaning towards the side of no, only because when it comes to like the president and some other things, I will keep saying it until the day I fucking die. Most people did not vote for our current president. More than 2/3 of the United States that are of voting age did not vote for him.
Right.
And everybody wants to say, "Oh, he won the popular vote." Of people that actually voted, yes, but of all the voters, no, the fuck he did not. Like there's like over 100,000. I'm sorry, over 100 million people didn't fucking even vote. So that shows me that these people are disenfranchised because they're not being represented at best, I guess. So I'll give you that. But I think it would still get better representation, because I think that if we had direct representation of ourselves in every single vote, then people would be more incentivized to actually vote. Because right now you're voting for somebody who you think has your best interests, but time after time they don't. I mean, even when it comes to like your mayor, senator, fucking council members, HOA fucking president, whatever. Like these people that will feed you a line of bullshit just to get in that position of power. And then they will turn around and then take money and then do their own self-interest and not yours. And so I would hope that go ahead.
Before you continue, I just want to kind of point out that most HOA presidents turn out to be Karens.
That is true.
Just
kind of to going back to what Coron said, like even if we had like, okay, let's dive into the comic book realm. Even if you had how are they called? Are they called Illuminati in the comic books? Where like
there's an Illuminati. Yeah.
If we have like multiple people, like say the presidency was like taken away, and we had like at least like 5 people representing the country, like I think even then, like the ideology of it all, like those people probably will still try to go for like, you know what, I want what's best for me and my family. Like it's always gonna be that out there. Just
so I do think that people act in their own self-interest in general. That is true. There are bad apples and there are bad actors. That is also true, to Brandon's point. But what I will say is I would much rather take my chances with more democracy and less third-party special interest corruption filtering and getting in the way of political action than what we have. Like, if I get to decide a little bit more, and all of us, not just me, do we want to spend money on this? Do we want to go to war on this? Do we want to have more infrastructure spending on it? If I get to decide, rather than someone who I elect that maybe has
their own agenda
been corrupted and is going to vote for whoever pays them the most, I think it is a much more egalitarian system. The only caveat that I will say, the downfall of it is you can have quote unquote mob rule from a overly democratic system that can strip away people's rights and blame minorities for things, which we currently have any fucking way. But but as long as the population can't say, oh, basically fuck all Arabs or fuck all Korean people, let's strip them of their rights. Like, that's the shit that you have to watch out for the most, to me.
Well, and that's what, because that population is currently dwindling, the white population in America. And you could see it throughout, legislation, when you look at like the declining birth rates, like the major declining birth rates is from people that are white. I mean, it's declining in other ways too, but the main one is white Americans. And one of the main reasons why we have declining birth rates in America is mainly because of fucking the current state of America. Like the new generation is not putting up with like the typical bullshit of like, hey, just make a nuclear family and blah 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 blah. And like, no, like you need to show this new generation a society that is
Well,
that is worth raising a child in and having incentives to raise a child in. Because right now we don't have that. I mean, we got motherfuckers that are literally Nazis roaming the fucking streets and not getting arrested. You know what I mean? And you want to tell me you want my children to raise new kids in this fucking environment? No.
But then I was gonna say, like, right now, like the American dream, the whole the house or the white picket fence and 2.5 dog like family members or whatever, like it's just unattainable right now.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist right now. Like, yeah, like I've never lived in a house with a fence.
I have,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But like yeah, fascism is basically here. I mean, again, we imprison a whole lot of people. We have these fucking detention centers where you have underage girls getting pregnant all the time.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? So,
And people have been disappeared.
yeah.
I saw something earlier today that said like in the last 4 years, America has built like 10 prison systems and only one college.
So hold on. Let me tell the stat correctly.
Okay, all right. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
you've been drinking. It's okay.
I haven't drinking. I just noticed numbers.
There are
Praise
numbers.
Lord.
For California, I don't know about the whole country, but for California over the last, I think it's 30 years, maybe 35
Okay,
years,
it might have been 30 years. Yeah.
they have only built one public university
Mm.
in the entire state, which is the largest state in the union. That is UC Merced.
Wait, the largest state in the union is Alaska.
No, for population. I'm not
Oh,
talking.
for population, that's California. Yes.
So the highest population in the country is California. We only built one additional public university over the last like 25, 30 years. And the number
Wait,
of...
which university was that? Was that Merced?
I
Yeah,
literally
he said Merced. Damn.
But okay,
Have you been drinking? Because I've been drinking. I understood that.
100%. But
I didn't hear him say Merced.
in that time we built, I think, 10 to 15 state prisons. I don't know the exact number.
I hate even to say this, but just to give like some kind of context, the overall stats of people going to college is down. So that's I am not justifying building more prisons.
It costs more money to go to college than it does to go to jail.
No,
Like,
it costs
you
more.
go to jail for free.
No, it does not. Going to jail is not free. Going to jail costs our taxpayer dollars far more than it does than sending somebody to fucking college. Like way more. People think that people just go to prison and that shit. Oh, they're gonna pay back. No, like that's on the taxpayer dime, and a lot of them is for like bullshit fucking crimes like drugs and shit. Or don't get me wrong, if you're like a violent felon, like I can understand. Even then, like I don't want to get into like my whole fucking feelings about prisons and shit, but you have to be a really bad piece of shit, and there's not that many really bad pieces of shit in society. Like I'm just not convinced, and I have a lot of cop friends, and I'm just like, okay, like if you're talking about maybe 5%, I'd be surprised, But obviously, you deal with the 5% because you're in law enforcement. But like for the most part, most people just want to be fucking left alone. So
also, I mean,
and also solving poverty would fix most of your problems.
I was just gonna go there. I was just gonna fucking go there. Like we look for this easy solution of just lock people up. But if you have more affordable or free preschool, you have better nutrition, you have more employment in low income areas. Like
it's fucking proven.
A whole lot of ways to combat.
It's
not
proven.
all, not 100%. You're never going to have 100%, but the reduction in crime. And here, sorry, don't even fucking believe me. Remember the fucking Wire? Remember how that was set in fucking Baltimore, and Baltimore looked like the scariest place on fucking earth, or at least in this country, and that was in the early to mid 2000s. Well, the fucking statistics have done a fucking 180 in the last 3 or 4 years. They've seen like a drastic fucking reduction in Baltimore. I want to say DC too, and even Chicago. And we've talked on this podcast multiple times. Oh, Chicago, so scary. Well, they've reduced it with some of these same things of poverty reduction and helping people. That's it. In terms of that has the biggest impact on crime.
Yeah, and people
So,
like they go. Sorry, go ahead, Blue. You've been trying to talk.
well, so I try to look up. I Google search number one reason for people to go to jail, and the AI overview. 'Cause, I mean, it has like FBI status. So I try to go into that, but it just mainly just talks about like drugs. But it said people primarily go to jail for drug offense, which is roughly 47%. Public order offensive is 42%. Property crimes like theft and vandalism is 4%, and violent crime is 7%. So like,
Yeah, see the problem? Like this is not fucking rocket science. Like they're putting people they make you think that everybody that's in prison is a violent felon, but that's not the case. It's like it's the vast minority of people. But what does happen is when you send somebody to jail that for like a basic, to me I consider drugs like kind of a minor offense. Like it is a minor offense. I don't give a shit if you're getting high, because a lot of people that are, especially when it comes to like when you don't have money, when you're poor, you're doing drugs because you're poor. You know, if if you're not living a good life, why not take an easy escape of life? You know, in the form of drugs, and and then we send them to jail, and it costs like our society tens or if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year per
like
person to punish them because they're poor. And that's fucking bullshit to me.
Can I counter one quick thing? I agree with exactly what you said, but I just want to add one other thread to it. It's selective enforcement.
Yeah.
You care about someone selling drugs in East Oakland or South Side of Chicago. You don't give a single solitary shit that every college campus of predominantly white institutions in this country has drugs on campus. Every single one.
Drug test Eric Trump right now. And see what you come up with. If you don't find at least coke, I'll pay you $100.
He's been caught on camera multiple fucking times.
Yeah,
taking a bump.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I went to a private Catholic high school. We had a fucking narc in our high school because they could afford, the rich kids at that school could afford to buy the fucking drugs.
Yeah.
So I would say it's about even. It's a human thing of people wanting to get high and escape. But our enforcement is only selectively on the lower income.
And that's the way it's been for like since recreational drugs have been mainstream, right?
Yep.
And it's insane to me that people need to be explained this. I'm actually reading a book right now about Reconstruction because it's with Malcolm Gladwell and Barack Obama. Actually, it's pretty good.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
really good.
You are you supporting Obama? No,
I mean now, yeah, but I mean still, yes and no. Like obviously, like when he first got elected, I didn't vote for him. Now I would vote for him now, but he still had problems. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
That's a whole different conversation. But anyway,
fucking perfect.
When people want to talk about, why don't black people have their shit together now? Slavery was like such a long time ago. I mean, like literally the first thing that happened after after slavery was Reconstruction, and that was all fucked up. I mean, even from the jump, even before Reconstruction even started to occur, they paid reparations to the slave owners for their lost wages from the slaves that they were owning. And the people that were enslaved, they didn't give them shit. And they made up new laws like loitering and shit like that because they didn't have jobs. And they threw them in jails. And then when they threw them in jails, which is also another form of slavery, hence read the 13th Amendment, it was even worse in a lot of ways than slavery, because at least when people were enslaved, the slave owners were incentivized to keep them alive, to keep producing shit. But when you were in, if you were considered a criminal and you were doing, what do they call it? Not sharecropping. What's the fucking name of it? Prodigy, help me out here.
I don't know.
Like the chain gang stuff?
Like chain gang, like all that shit. Yeah, well, basically when you were imprisoned, there was no incentive to keep you alive.
Yeah.
So you could do chain gangs. Go ahead.
Were you looking for indentured servitude?
No, that's not it, because that was back in the slavery days too. That was like the quote unquote white version of slavery, indentured servitude.
Well, yeah, because they got paid.
Yeah.
Slaves did not get paid.
So, some slaves got paid actually doing odd jobs if they had the fucking time to do that, which most of them did not. Because some slaves actually did buy out their own slavery. Like, but it's very few because it was a bunch of money. But yeah.
However, they would get fucking caught by certain people, KKK, and just sent back to a different plantation.
Yeah, so
they
like
people start all over again.
Bounty hunters.
People just wonder why didn't black folks get their shit together? Because like literally, we were never ever given a chance, even to this day. Like you wonder why there's ghettos, and that's from literal fucking redlining, and that's a government program that put black and brown people in these shitty fucking neighborhoods, and it's hard to get out because you're in a neighborhood where first of all you can't own property, which is like the main way you can gain wealth in America, and second of all, like all the places where you can get a job, they're depressed wages. So like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And you have no access to like fucking decent schools, no parks, no community services, none of that shit. It's all taken away.
One quick thing for schools, like the way that schools are paid is based off of the income of the neighborhood. So property taxes pay for schools. So if you live in a low income area, the schools in the area aren't getting a lot of money versus school where people got money, so they have like a higher education level. So it's like it is what it is.
Yep.
So I kind of want to reinforce.
Goddamn, Brandon Park said it. Convict leasing. Thank you, Brandon Park.
There we go. Look at that.
What did he say?
Convict leasing. I was talking about convict leasing, where basically you could just like rent out a fucking Negro and just work him to death.
Yeah, that sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit. Anyway,
that definitely fucking does.
Yeah, so I wanted to kind of piggyback on what Cronus was talking about, how the rest of the world keeps saying America is like a bad place and they're mean to foreigners. But then you have all these people from the World Cup coming to the U.S. and raving and ranting and raving. They're fucking loving this shit. It's fucking hilarious to me. They're all talking about everyone's so nice to them. Yeah, it's funny to me because we talked about this last week briefly, but I keep seeing more and more because the World Cup is still going on. But there's people that like are experiencing American food, and they talk about the food that they eat in like the UK and other parts of Europe, and like the comments about it have been hilarious because people are talking about how people in Europe seem to be eating as if the Germans are about to invade again. Like they're eating struggle food, they're eating like survival rations almost. Like it's super crazy. Like this one English dude I watched, he got a plate of pancakes. There's like fucking 7 pancakes. Plus he had bacon, eggs, toast, and sausage. And he's like, "You guys eat this for breakfast?" And like, "Yeah, it's what we eat." And he's all, "You guys don't eat beans over toast?" I almost fucking puked on my laptop. I'm like, "What the fuck?
No.
Y'all eat beans and toast for breakfast? Like, holy shit! Like, you're not in the trenches, bro. You can like make you some sausage and eggs too. Like, what the fuck?" And the fact that a lot of these Europeans have never heard or tasted ranch is weird to me.
Yeah, ranch is
right. Prodigy, go ahead and then I'll give my piece.
Thank black people.
Yeah, I was gonna say thanks. Yeah,
the black house domestics, the quote unquote mammies, the black women who were in those kitchens, and black men who were in those kitchens, cooking up fucking masterpieces. This is why you get incredible American cuisine out of black folks just making it fucking happen.
Yeah, so there's people that are trying ribs in Arizona.
I thought the rib videos had me laughing.
Carolina, Texas. They're like, "What is this?" And like, you literally fucking watch them take a bite, and you see joy into their bodies on camera. It's the funniest shit ever.
When they're eating ribs, it's just not the fact that they're eating ribs. The fact that like So a video I saw earlier
They're
today.
bringing
There
silverware
was
into this problem.
yeah, they're like they literally they sat down and like the European people had the ribs in front of them and they started to like use like a knife and fork or knife and
yeah.
Yes, you got it right.
a knife and fork. Shit, okay, they're using that to like try to cut it. The guy came was like, hey. I don't want to be like mean or anything, but like that's not how you eat this. Like use your you got use your fingers
here. We don't do that here.
You got to grab it with your fingers, pull it up to your mouth, and you just fucking bite that. And like the euphoria I saw these people's faces after they ate these goddamn ribs, it was like I wish I could experience that now in my life. Like they were mind blown. Like this is me finding out Whitney Houston was bi. Like that's how crazy to hear that shit.
Oh my god! So the funniest thing is like they're like I've never experienced meat so tender that it just comes off the bone like that. I'm like, God dang, what are y'all eating out there? Like y'all, what fucking so if any entrepreneurial, if you own a franchise like anything, McDonald's, Arby's, whatever, you need to go to UK, especially South London, wherever, and start your business there. You will be rich in like a month. If you started, you would make your money back. Probably within a month.
So you can't do fast food because this is the problem when it comes to like, proper. I guess it's really soul food. I mean, I don't know how we're beating around the bush here. Like a lot of this shit is just fucking soul food. It's black people food. But the reason why you don't see these in other countries is because it's the same reason why you don't see some other culture shift from other countries get to America unless you have the money to do so, like Wagyu beef, is because like it would cost a lot of money to import all of these ingredients to another country. So like if, for example, if you want to have like traditional, soul food, especially if you want to have traditional American barbecue, you've got to fucking import American cows and pigs and shit and chickens into these other countries, and that alone.
I mean, they have cows. They have cows and shit in England. I mean, why not?
What did I say?
I get locally?
American cows, chickens, and pigs. They're different when they're in different countries.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Like
that.
if you,
I knew the Wagyu beef, but all right.
Yeah, that's why I gave the Wagyu beef as an example. Like the other countries, they're not raising their cows on the same sort of feed that we're using in America.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I mean,
I'm gonna say real quick. The other big thing is you need black people in large amounts forming their own community there. Like if you have some expats or whatever, or some immigrants, usually what happens, the reason why we have good Chinese food and Mexican food and Afghani food here,
and fucking barbecue.
It's the immigrant communities that brings in great fucking spices and whatnot too.
Kind of jump in real quick. So we have like there's a chain. Was it Armadillo Willie's or whatever the fuck it's called? Like their barbecue is it's fucking trash. I've never had good food from their establishment.
California barbecue is.
I don't know if they're California. They're a fucking chain. But I've had some like authentic like soul food barbecue, and I also been in Texas, and I've had some fucking Texas barbecue, and it's like it's night and day. It's night and day. Like you just can't.
They make up for their shitty Mexican food.
Barbecue. Yeah. Like I've been to I went to Arizona. And I had Mexican food there, and it was like, oh god, this is fucking gross. But I had Mexican food here in California, but I also have Mexican food in Mexico. And it's just night and fucking day. Like it's just not the same. Like you literally need that culture to be there to prepare that food for you, for you to be able to enjoy that that euphoria of that food.
I mean,
it's like if you find out Whitney Houston was bi, you just need to be there for it to understand how that shit works.
There's something I was going to say that was very prophetic, but I forgot now.
I'm still. What's that?
I was going to say something really prophetic, but then I forgot. I've been drinking.
But
Luther like men.
Yes.
Yeah,
he did.
He sure did. But I'm gonna keep saying to all you World Cup people that are enjoying American food, like some people talk about they want to move here just because the food. I'm like, well, I mean, just prepare yourself and sign up for some healthcare. Yeah. You're probably gonna get some kind of diabetes.
Pop out some GLP-1s, bro. Or some GLP-2s and 3s. You need some numbers on those GLPs.
But also, fucking AC here because that's
Yeah.
apparently a fucking thing they don't have there.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. This is
QAC.
I forgot about the point I was gonna make. It's fine. I'll get to a better point.
A for air conditioning, B for barbecue, and C for conditioning.
Yeah. They I was unaware of this because Blue brought up something in our little internal chat, and he said that more people have died in Europe
Should be.
from heat-related deaths than have died in America from gun-related deaths. And I was like, that don't fucking sound right. I was being kind of
That's not right at all.
I was being bitchy about it. And then he put out the stat, and I was like, God, it is way fucking more. So, first of all, Europe, what the fuck is... You talk all this shit about American gun deaths, which is warranted. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I will tell you something about American culture. We have this thing called the Second Amendment. And we have this whole fucking culture around the Second Amendment. It's irrational. It causes a lot of gun deaths. But what I have not heard about Europe is, do you have a Second Amendment for air conditioning, like anti-air conditioning? Do you have that? Because like 40,000 fucking people died in Europe last year from heat-related deaths. And you don't have a bunch of people that are literally... It'd be like... This is the example that I'm thinking of in my brain, is people that literally had heat guns running around and killing people with literal heat. And then there was a lobby that was like literally like you had the NRA of heat guns in Europe, and they lobbied with millions or billions of dollars to keep heat going in Europe. But I don't think y'all have that. In America, we have that shit with guns. So what the fuck is wrong with you in Europe? Why the fuck don't you guys have AC?
I got a question.
Quick thing, like when I looked at the stats, like I was like, okay, this can't be fucking right. But then like one in one fucking day, like 1,000 people had died. I was like, okay,
that's a
that
lot of
make
people.
any kind of sense.
Hold up, one quick second. I just got to make sure I understand.
Go ahead.
I love fascinating stats and shit. Doesn't Europe as a whole have
A lot less people.
No, I was going to say 2 times the number of people of the United States.
I don't think so.
I'll
look it up.
I'm
just the UK.
Sure, it's over 700 million.
So what the stat I
Or
posted
600.
talked about
Hold
the
on,
whole
hold on.
like
Wait.
Oh, goddamn it. All right, Prodigy's right.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got to do apples to apples.
Yes, you're right. It's double. It's a little more than double. Yeah.
Okay.
So the stats I posted in the chat, they covered that too. They talked about the whole per capita.
It's still
And-
way
I mean-
more per capita.
Yeah, I mean death per capita, like yes, guns is a little bit US gun kill death people who die by guns in America, it's just slightly higher than people who die by death.
Yeah,
But
By death,
AC,
I think
I
death
mean-
kills everyone.
death by heat, sorry, my bad. A heat wave. But
As
it's
long-
like something that can be fucking prevented. Sorry, go ahead, Project.
I was just going to say, as long as you put it as per capita, then you get the nerds to stop put down there. Well, actually,
Yeah.
if you're doing it per capita, then you're fine.
And it's way more easily preventable.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the fact that 1,000 people died in one fucking day had me like, you know,
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
It's like literally if we had 500 people die in America in a single day from gun deaths,
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
And that I'm giving like apples to apples because I'm literally cutting it in half.
Yeah.
So-
Real quick, just to blow the mind of any fucking European that happens to be listening, maybe Dirty Stu or his boys. In America, especially in the Western America, you have giant cities like Phoenix and Las Vegas that were only populated based off of the AC. Like in
Yeah.
terms of, you look at their populations,
Florida too. Yeah.
night and day.
Yeah.
There would be less than 20,000 people in both of those cities and metro areas, if not for AC.
So in the state of Texas, it's also illegal to sell a house that does not have AC.
there you
Okay.
go.
Can I be I need to be a realist right now, okay? Kind of contrarian. All right. If your population in a certain area, if you need to have AC to live there,
Yep.
you probably shouldn't
too hot.
fucking live there.
Yep.
And also, we have a major problem with like the planet and the way that we're living. Is like, Jesus Christ! Like, if there's and this happens in America. if the power goes out in Arizona, you might get 500 deaths in a day.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Like
real.
that's totally within the realm of reasoning. But they've obviously planned for it. This is also ignoring the fact that Arizona and other states are running out of literal fucking water. So yeah, Europe, like I get it, but at the same time, y'all had fucking decades, if not centuries, just decades, I guess, to like figure out AC and like figure this out. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, what's even crazier is that like I think like they had like a record. That wasn't a record, but the reporting had said that like the temperature got to like 32 degrees Celsius, which is like 105 degrees here in America.
I think it was 40 degrees, right?
It was like 40 degrees Celsius, but it was like 105 degrees Fahrenheit here in America, and they had like traffic lights and shit melting. I was like, wait, what? Like I didn't understand. Like I was like, okay. It had to be at least like 130 or something for traffic lights and shit to start melting. But like at 105, like I've had a fever that much and like I was fine. like why aren't these traffic lights?
You just needed more cowbell. You were good to go.
Yeah, right.
God,
cowbell. Maybe another old fashioned here.
I mean, it's just the way things are like designed. Like I'm pretty sure if you had, like, if all of a sudden in Antarctica it was like 80 degrees, like people would be fucking pretty fucked. You know what I mean? Like the buildings are not designed for like 80, 90 degrees, So
But also probably the thing would probably come out of defrostate and probably kill the whole world. Just saying.
Yeah, it's that's crazy. So anyway, Europe, just embrace the air conditioning. Sorry that global warming is a real thing. We should probably figure that out too. 100%, definitely figure that out. But yeah, air conditioning. The initial investment isn't that. I'm saying that it can actually. I guess it depends on where you live. Portable AC machines are not that expensive, even though they're inefficient. But it'll save your fucking life if you're an older person or a little kid. So, yeah,
100%.
I have one. I have a portable AC machine in my house. I haven't used it since I lived here in Chula Vista, but I have it just for my little one, just in case it gets too hot. But also we have windows and fans, so yeah.
Oh, man.
What?
To the windows? To the walls?
Yes, till the sweat drips down my balls.
All right.
Interesting. That's so. It's just I'm wild Europeans enjoying American cuisine because I'm wondering what they're eating over there. And Project tried to gross me out by some of the cuisine, but he's just showing me. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. I couldn't eat that. I don't know how y'all live off of that stuff, but it looks like y'all are still like in the trenches in World War I almost. Like you guys deserve better food out there. Just saying.
You deserve better, but do better. Don't be bragging about being.
I'm not gonna say that they deserve better. I'm not going that far.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah. You're like fuck your beans.
Yeah. No,
observe your beans.
I get where you're coming from.
I mean, y'all literally did a whole fucking spice war, and what'd you do with the spices, bro?
I mean,
let me can't be learned. I'm just saying.
Let me quickly say this. The Great Potato Famine was intentional, and y'all tried to genocide all the Irish, not to mention the Indians, tens of millions of Indians. But we're gonna leave all that alone.
I mean, speaking of genocide and homicide and stuff like that. I mean, we talk about a lot of political stuff and this and that, but like right now, the fucking gaming industry is about to dick ride us, or not dick ride us, or butt fuck us.
Worst segue you've ever done talking about.
I'm just segueing this, but like, yeah, like Sony today talked about how like what
2028,
32 or something like that.
2028.
They're gonna fucking be away with this games and everything's just gonna be fucking digital.
So this is all bad. Sony deserves all the hatred,
all of it,
all the fucking shade imaginable. We don't even know when the PS6 may or may not release. But we collectively as gamers do not trust that Sony will do right by us, because literally
So hold on. Before you finish, I'm gonna say the gaming industry as a whole, not just Sony.
But hold on, we're talking about Sony though, because they made this news today.
Oh, but also then there was news that followed that news
Okay,
today.
but let's can we finish talking about the Sony
Sure.
news that we just set up? Like,
Sure.
all right.
What the fuck just happened in the
shit.
chat?
What
Sorry, I
happened?
fucked up.
What?
Did you
What's going on?
Blue? Please tell
Yes.
me you didn't just fucking ban Mr. Park from the chat.
What the fuck?
I did not mean to do that.
Chief,
My
can
goodness.
someone reach out to him?
I mean, no, I can't. Let me unhide him.
I got it. There you go.
Can you
Okay, what
please
the fuck?
restore this dude's privileges?
Yeah. And,
Well,
uh,
because he
someone
posted something that
apologies. All
came
right.
up as bad, I was trying to unblock it.
man,
But yeah, go
You
ahead.
did the right
you
thing.
you can't be
God dang.
drinking
Jesus
and monitoring chats. That's not it.
Oh my.
Brandon Parks,
goodness.
his welfare just got just stopped the podcast. There
God
you go,
damn.
man.
Sorry about that. Yeah. But back to
Oh
Sony,
my
real quick. Yeah, this is a bad look. PlayStation gamers, and that had every single one of the PlayStation consoles. This is something where we don't trust. We rightly so don't trust Sony. They've removed.
He's back on there. Damn it.
Okay.
Sorry,
They've
Brandon's
removed-
back. Brandon's back in the chat. Sorry.
Good. They've removed games that people have literally bought from Sony stores of late, and they've removed movies and TV shows. Whenever their licensing stuff switches up, they could remove your fucking content. Don't fucking trust them. Physical media is something we've talked about on the show for fucking years. It's important to have it because none of these corporations are worth a damn. And this is some slippery slope shit. The other thing, really quickly, I know I want to turn it over, but it's going to be bad for everybody because you can't easily buy secondhand games like from your GameStop or your Mon Pa or your swap meet, or I can't just go over to Kronos' house or Old Ninja's house and say, hey, I know you haven't played this game. I brought this one. You can borrow it from me. Or here, you can have it. I'm done with it. All of that shit goes out the fucking window.
Or even like generations down the line, like if my son wanted to play a game I play like now, it's like can't do that.
Yeah, it's this is okay. Listen, first of all, I want to give my optimistic part of the conversation is they have time to fix this. Both Rockstar and PlayStation, there is time to 100% fix this by reversing course. I mean, they've done it before. I mean, fucking Xbox has done it in the generations ago. This is what's sad is when I talk about Xbox, is because literally PlayStation trolled them. Because the Xbox, not the Series X, but it was like the PS3 or was it 360?
It was a one.
Xbox, well, yeah, the Xbox One. It was supposed to be digital only, and you couldn't share your games with other people. And then I literally shared the video today of PlayStation trolling them and saying like, "How do you share games in PlayStation?" He literally just gave a disc of Killzone Shadowfall to somebody else. This is how.
Yep.
Like it's that easy. Yep. And for them to now, what?
No, I was gonna say the what Sony came out with was like bullshit. But like, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, so for them to now try to get rid of their physical discs, first, like, I can understand if you had a solid track record of keeping the digital content alive. Okay. If that was the case, I'd be okay. I keep bringing up Steam. I can literally, there's a Steam purchase I made in 2010 of Alien vs. Predator, and I still have access to that to this day.
Mm-hmm.
All of my Steam purchases that I know of, I still have access to. Sony this month or last month just literally removed over 500 paid for content, digital content pieces from their library that people paid for, and they're going to give no refunds. Fuck all of that. You're going to push me back into piracy, and you're going to make me... I'm a huge PlayStation fan, Even though I own all the consoles, I own Xboxes, I own Switches, I got PC, I got everything. But if you're gonna tell me you're gonna go to digital only and you have a proven track record of not supporting digital only, fuck you, Sony, and fuck you, Microsoft. And if Nintendo goes that route, fuck you too. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go back to PC gaming as I traditionally always have done, and I'll stick with that because they've shown to me that when I buy something on their on at least Steam, even digitally on a any PC anything, I still have that download. It's up to me to like maintain that download. Don't get me wrong, but at least I can still access it. But on a PlayStation, name me something on my fucking PS3 that I can get today. I can't even fucking play it on a PS5.
Yep.
But I kind of adding to that, like the fact that when the PS5 came out, they gave us two different versions. There was a disc version and a fucking non-disc version. And the fact that like there's no benefits of having a disc version. Only benefit you had, like, you can download the game fucking day one, but you could wait in line and get a fucking disc and play that game at the same fucking time. Like, there's no big difference between the two different consoles. There's no performance difference. There's nothing beneficial of not having a fucking disc drive. But the whole thing is that, like, yeah, Sony was to, like, you know what? We don't, like, we have all the storage for this one fucking video game. Let's just delete it, and we're not going to fucking pay the people back or give them a refund. Like, there's no, I don't know. Steam does it very good because Steam has like a giant library of old games you can still fucking play. Like, even if the game is old, you can probably buy that game for like a huge fucking discount. And I feel like Sony just doesn't fucking do that for their like old content. It's just, it's old, it's gone, and you can't fucking play it again.
I'm not trying to defend Sony at all, but I will say they do have some heavily discounted and sometimes even free from a PS Plus subscribing.
Yeah, but you're paying them for it though.
Yeah,
and I think that you're paying them for that PS
Plus. You are,
and they've literally deleted things from the PlayStation Plus library.
Correct.
And that you thought you owned, but you 100%. And everything in your PSN Plus library, once you stop paying for PSN Plus, it goes away.
Yeah,
all of it.
Yep. And, well,
it's in the fucking contract too. It says in the contract if your subscription ends, you're going to lose this game.
Hold on, I'll add even more to that. It's not like the PS Plus subscription has stayed the same rate either.
Yeah, it's gone up in price. So yeah,
it has pretty consistent increases, especially these last few years. So it's gotten more and more expensive.
Yeah, Steam, it's free. You pay for your games. Honestly, this is like low key one of the best reasons to buy a fucking Steam machine. Sorry, but it really is. Listen, the thing costs, it's too expensive, but Jesus Christ, like, fucking Steam doesn't have these problems. They've never had these problems.
Hey, listen, I can't say anything to defend Sony on this other than I hope they change course. I hope they see the tea leaves from the backlash on it. And it's not a good look. The other thing I will say is they're taking a whole lot of L's of late in their investment call or something like that of late. It was either last week or the week prior. They were like, you know what? Fuck these gamers that don't like live service games. We're going to triple down on those even harder in the future.
It's so dumb.
The majority of those failed.
One thing that bothered me too is that, like, Sony's like, you know what? The people, they don't want disc anymore. They don't want this. They want fucking hard. They want to be able to download it and this and that. It's like,
oh my god,
what fucking community are you talking to? Because are you talking about like mobile gamers or like who the fuck are you talking to? Because I want a physical copy of a game because, like Kronos had said, like, yeah, if you turn off the server, it's like I can't access this game anymore. I mean, it's very rare for somebody to go back and play a game, but like you want to be able to like
I still bought
probably
it.
Say like sell it, yeah.
It's
you own this.
It's like me buying a CD.
Yep.
And like you're telling me like after I bought it, like after a certain amount of time it exists, like I can't listen to it anymore. Like, but I bought it. Like I gave you my money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing here? this, you know what's crazy is that these are very similar like things that I talked about with the Xbox series. What is it called? Series 1 or whatever. I fucking have it.
It's just Series X and S.
No. What was the one before that?
One.
Oh, the one.
The Xbox One. I gave very similar arguments when I was like, well, the Xbox is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And these are very similar arguments. Like, you're not listening. It's like when the Xbox, God damn it, One got announced, and like, we're going to focus on entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's not what gamers want. They want to play fucking games. And ever since that Xbox One came out, it's been like a series of L's for the Xbox. Don't get me wrong, they've had like some of the games have been good, but like they've been slowly reducing the amount of exclusives on their platform. And I think this could be the harbinger of doom for Sony, like going the same route of like not listening to gamers. Don't get me wrong, I know that I am in the minority of people that want a physical copy of a game because I'm fucking old, and I get that. But more people are going to understand as they have their quote unquote paid for library reduced more and more and more. They're going to be more on my side of realizing that I paid you for something and you're taking it away and you're not giving me a refund. And that's fucking bullshit.
It's essentially you didn't pay for something. You rented something.
You leased it. Yeah, you leased it.
Yep. Until they said, fuck you.
Yeah, so piracy is back on the menu, boys.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, with the whole streaming service, like, yeah, I mean, you're paying for a streaming service, but like yesterday, my son, he wanted to watch the Menu movie. I'm like, okay, cool. I know it's on Netflix, so I searched. I have
you thought it was
I have
on
a Fire
Netflix.
TV. So I asked Alexa, I was like, hey, play the Minions movie. Okay, play Minions movies. It's on fucking Paramount now. It's not on Netflix at all.
Yep.
But it's like it was on Netflix. Like it's basically like you pay for a service to get something, but then that movie you want to watch, it's been moved somewhere else. This happened with like Disney too. Like a lot of movies that are on like Netflix or HBO Max will also be on Disney Plus. Or it'll be on like Paramount, like all these fucking like these streaming services. They all like the movie just keep fucking bouncing around. It sucks.
Yeah.
Even with like super old movies too. Like I wanted to watch like Short Circuit, and this movie was like late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
95 is alive.
Yeah, either I had to watch it on Paramount Plus or I had to rent it for like $5. Like, what? If it was like 50 cents, I'd be like, okay, I might rent it for 50 cents, but not fucking $5.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. I'll pirate that shit.
They even do that shit to their own content. Like some of the stuff that we talked about on this goddamn podcast that were Netflix quote unquote originals aren't necessarily on there anymore.
Yeah.
So,
or yeah, some of them are. So, I don't know if you guys ever watched Wayward Pines or whatever. Wasn't that a Netflix exclusive?
I don't
Sounds
know.
familiar.
Yeah, it's like the werewolf one or whatever. That shit's on Hulu now.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
just,
what the fuck?
yeah, it's annoying. That's why I said like my modus operandi back in the day was piracy, and then once I bought like digital shit, once I bought like discs, I would just rip it and just put it on like a file server, and then I would pirate that. But yeah, I literally have a NAS server sitting in front of me, which is like mostly empty, and I'm just gonna start going back to just ripping shit again. And you know, like I don't want to pay you for something that has a time frame on it anymore. I'd much rather like maintain it myself, and if my hard drives fail, then I'll buy new hard drives, and if it fails altogether, then I'll deal with that. But I'm not going to pay you, fucking $20 a month in perpetuity for something that is not going to be permanently on your fucking platform. Like that is, it's been normalized now, but I think people need to understand that that's not the way it's ever been up until like the past, like maybe like 8 years. It's so weird.
Okay, I got the name of this podcast got to be Sony's about to turn Kronos into the old me.
Yeah, I used to be a really big pirate. I had my own IRC channel.
There you go.
Like seriously, like going like even like it's been a while since I actually like pirated content. That's because it was easier not to do it. It's more convenient not to do it. But like nowadays, it's like, you know what? It's easier to do it. It's not so much about the price. It's easier.
It's always easier to pirate. Always easier. You know why? Because it's free.
Well, it's
But still, you do need to know the ins and outs of it. But once you get it, it's fucking open season on that shit.
Well, let's also be really honest too. Things change pretty quickly sometimes with pirate. Like a site that you were on that was great.
No, that's most of that just shut down.
Yeah, things get. You have to be very fluid as a pirate.
I think that's like one of the main things that like lulled me into this like normie life of like consuming media is that, you know, prior to, I would say like maybe 2015, streaming things was like, it was sort of new-ish, but prior to that, like all the places that I used to like get my shit from, it was very tenuous. You know, like I wouldn't know, like, hey, like you don't have rights to this certain whatever show. Especially, I'll give anime as an example. All right, because this is a better example. I used to like watch Naruto on the Tibeo, which is like and that was like a great channel. It was a fan sub site. It was great, and I used to hate the fact that paid for services were out there that had, you know, subtitling and dubbing for anime shows, because there was like a huge delay on getting like the shows that I wanted to watch, and the Tibeo got my shit within like a day or two, maybe. There were decent subs and it was fucking free.
Yep.
And then, you know, what I watch now, Crunchyroll came out, and I was totally against Crunchyroll until I had, you know, I started making a decent amount of money. And actually, at that point, I already made a decent amount of money. But once they showed that a solid platform that I could consistently watch anime on, and that I didn't have to download like all the seasons of fucking whatever anime, so I knew that I fucking had it.
When even just downloaded it, just realizing like, okay, this is the episode I want to download. Because a lot of times you download an episode, it'll be like the wrong season.
Yeah,
or like somebody fucking titled that shit wrong. There was a lot of misidentified files that you would download.
Yeah, 100%. And you definitely had to go through all that. But when Crunchyroll became like a solid fucking medium, yeah, like this shit was great. Like they still have most of my classic animes on there. But now they're going through the same issues that we're talking about. Like, you know, there's other, you know, anime providers where they have to fight for the licenses for that. I'm like, you know, when I was a fucking pirate, I didn't give a shit about fucking license.
Nope.
Like, not at all. I don't want to pay, you know, I don't want to pay Crunchyroll, you know, $5 or $10, whatever, a fucking month, and then they drop fucking Bleach, and all of a sudden I got to hop on fucking Netflix to fucking watch it or whatever, even though I already had Netflix. But it's, you know, well, what if you didn't? You know, it's like shit like that makes it infuriating to just watch basic content when I just want a fucking Blu-ray. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Kind of jumping on your back on the what you had said. Like one of the biggest thing that happened with that was like with Dragon Ball Super, because was it Sony that bought like not Fanime? Oh, what's the name of that franchise? What's the name of that anime? Funimation. Sony bought Funimation, but Funimation had already partnered with Animaniacs. Not Animaniacs. God, what's the name of that? I think they paired with Crunchyroll to be able to show like Dragon Ball Super on Crunchyroll. But then like once Sony purchased them, like all that content was just fucking pulled from Crunchyroll. I don't know if I don't know if it's still on there, but like
it happens a lot.
I hope for a bit it was fucking pulled. And it sucked because like that was like the biggest like pairing, like, oh shit, fucking Funimation and Crunchyroll didn't merge. Like, oh, this is anime heaven. But
and
then
if you
shit just went downhill.
Yeah, if you're like a normal, like, if you don't watch anime, if you like fucking Star Trek, great example, by the way. Like most of Star Trek is on like Paramount Plus. You know?
Oh, no, not most of Star Trek. All the Star Trek is on Paramount Plus.
Prior to that, like you could find that shit fucking anywhere. You know? Now all of a sudden you got to pay an extra like $8 a month to watch Star Trek again.
It's like 13, depending
Yeah,
if you get it. I mean, there's bundles, but yeah, and it's all of Star Trek. And then there's an exclusive one because Section 31 is only on Paramount Plus.
yeah, but it's fucking like corporations just like make our lives work. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
I said it a long time ago, and I love Star Trek. I really do. I grew up Next Generation, watching the oldies. I'm against the fact that it used to be on fucking CBS, and then they play the rerun on TV 44. It was fucking free.
Yeah.
Like, I never paid to watch.
I mean, you had to pay for your cable, but
no,
yes,
it was on network TV, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Network TV.
And if you want to talk about like if you want to like believe in the message of Star Trek, it should always be fucking free.
Yeah. The people who paid for it weren't the consumers. They were the advertisers who wanted to actually show commercials, while we're trying to watch Captain Kirk or Cisco or whoever. Like that's where they got their money from. But before, just 1 second. We're talking about physical media. We must understand that there are tiers to this shit. Can everybody see?
It's like it's blurring in and out. Those ladies.
What did I say? Is that fucking interspecies reviewers?
Sure, fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be delisted if it's not already.
Look,
I'm
just
saying.
I was gonna say it's something that
Blue,
I think
why can't we see you, bro?
I turned on my camera.
Okay.
Can
you put your dick away and like turn your camera on?
No, I'm
Dang.
like sitting here fucking and I don't want to be on fucking camera. Okay. I'll try to be respectful.
Oh, we
but
can hear you eating, though.
I was gonna say that something that Carlos said on this podcast is that like we kind of asked for this. We wanted our cable bill to be separated, and like we were paying for shit that we didn't fucking need, and this and that, and all these fucking networks just started fucking gouging us for shit. Like, oh, okay, $5.99 for HBO Max or HBO, but like $6 for HBO for Max. Oh, we're gonna combine this shit now. It's like $8.99. Now we're gonna count it just Max, and it's ridiculous on how we're paying for the subscription service when you know what, cable actually wasn't that bad.
It was
the first hit of fucking cocaine is always free.
Yeah, god dang.
Do you know what's crazy to me is that like there's a very specific point in history, and everyone on this podcast is gonna know about this, but it's like where there's a point in history when it came to television and streaming to where you paid for a digital service, and there was no commercials.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There was none. And now you pay for the service and you still get commercials because you're a little fucking bitch.
Correct.
One of my streaming services, because I had to pay extra, has no ads.
No.
So,
I remember the exact moment when we started bitching about this, and we were correct. This was like 10, 15 years ago. We were talking about Xbox Live from the 360 era. And we were like, what the fuck do you mean you're paying for Xbox Live and there's commercials on there?
Yep.
And nobody had a good explanation.
Ads, not commercials, ads. Because I remember we talked about this and you kept bitching. And then I told you
commercial, same fucking thing.
PlayStation was going to fall the same way. You're all, no, it's not. No, the PlayStation is always going to be free. And just like that.
Absolutely correct. You're absolutely right. PlayStation started off free for the PS3 era and then said, you know what? We're going to follow suit with Xbox on that bullshit. And it got worse and worse and worse. But,
Yeah, what's the crazy thing is when I talk about like the commercial thing, it's mainly when it comes to when you play back something on, like, say right now when you have Hulu and you saved I don't know, like a main there isn't many like TV shows that I watch that I have commercials right now. Like say you save all the Simpsons
commercials.
Say you're a huge Simpsons fan, which I am, and you save all the Simpsons episodes on like Hulu or whatever. And back in the day, when you save those episodes, it would cut out the commercials when you played them back on your DVR. Nowadays, you cannot skip the commercials on your DVR.
Nope.
Back in the day, YouTube didn't have commercials. There was no ads.
No.
There was no ads.
No fucking ads.
Same fucking thing with the early days of Twitch. Twitch was just getting on there, watching people stream and game, making inappropriate comments about, Harambe's and dicks out and all of that, and it was fucking fun.
And black people.
Well, yeah, and the racists.
But like, jump back into YouTube, like, God, they just, because it sucks because you watching something and the video you're watching, they will literally be selling an ad inside of their video, and then YouTube would just fucking cut and just, I'm gonna get my cut too. And they have like videos that are like 90 seconds, and you can't fucking skip them. And it's even worse because like it'll be a video that will lead into like another video, and then like another fucking video. So you're literally stuck to watch your fucking commercials. Like we're back.
I got one. I got one
on Saturday morning watching cartoons, watching videos where we can't fucking skip.
I'll do you one better, Blue. So I'm watching. What was I watching? I was watching Hulu last night, right? God. And there's a part of a show that I missed. So I went to back up because it just played a commercial and I missed like the first 10 seconds. I backed up to go over the 10 seconds. It hit the fucking commercial again.
Back in the commercial, yeah. Back in the fucking you hit the
I have to watch it again just to get to the part that I just fucking missed.
You hit the checkpoint. You hit the commercial fucking checkpoint.
Yeah, so if you watch your stream bar, there's
that little
where you're gonna hit a commercial.
Yeah.
If you go back, so there are some streaming services. If you went past commercial, went back, it would not play the commercial because you already watched it.
I think the WCW
you have to
do that.
It makes you watch that shit again. I'm like, fuck. I literally missed 10 seconds because I literally got me a drink, and like I missed it, and like I missed dialogue, and I tried to go back, and I had to watch the fucking same 2 commercials over again.
One of the things that sucked is that like oh fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, with like Hulu and like Disney Plus, whatever, like especially when it comes to like political stuff, like once it's like political season, you just have to sit there and fucking watch some bullshit political person talk about that California is, Texas is, blah blah blah. It's like I don't give a fuck about this at all. Like I don't want to see this. I'm not this person has no interest in my fucking well-being, and you can't not fucking skip it.
He puts those on mute. He puts them on mute and lets it play. We just sit there in silence.
Let me be perfectly
bitch.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't ever support anything that has motherfucking YouTube ad. I watch a bunch of YouTube. I don't buy anything. I don't watch it. I'll get up and go pee or whatever. I don't give a fuck about YouTube ads. When I was on TikTok, I bought a bunch of stuff.
Right? Yeah.
TikTok ads.
Chokehold.
They fucking chokehold. But I will say this: it's getting a little fucking late. I know Kronos had to step away. Are y'all? Because we could do this all night, and I got.
You sure can, but I'm fine with whatever.
Okay.
I already had fucking a 5 old fashioned, so I'm like 5 sheets to the wind. So we want to wrap this up.
Camera.
I mean, I ate. I was fucking hungry. Like I was so drunk, I ate.
As I was gonna say before, even though PlayStation announced this, the same fucking day Xbox announced the same fucking thing with their new Xbox, which it's codenamed Xbox Helix for now, but they said no fucking physical media. Literally hours after Sony said they're gonna. So for Sony, they're stopped doing it for like their current running systems. So Xbox said for the next system, no physical media. I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So everything y'all just said earlier, just replace instead of Sony, just place Xbox and the same shit. Same shit fucking happened.
Look, I'll go read a fucking physical book. That's what the fuck.
Yeah.
Who knows? All that shit could go away too. Physical books may end up digital in 10 years.
I mean, look, they're trying to ban it all. They'll have to rip it out of my cold dead dick. Anyway.
Damn.
I know. We got
Kronos coming back.
Kronos. Oh, let him put on his headphones. I was gonna say, can we wrap it? Because it's getting
wrap this up. With the Magnum.
Sorry, I had to take care of the childrens.
No problem. I'm gonna take care of these fucking Z's. Old Ninja, what you got popping this week? Goddamn.
So this weekend is America's 250th birthday,
oh, God, and
yeah, so I'm probably gonna stay inside. Maybe I'm not quite sure. we'll see. I might actually be with family. We might barbecue. Actually, I know where they're gonna go. There's gonna be a big like bash, and it might be hot. I think it's gonna be cooler that day, but I'm probably gonna be. It's probably pretty heavy. I might be inside. I was supposed to go to Sacramento. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna stay home, but there's a possibility I might be with family in the South Bay of the Bay Area and hang out there. We shall see. Um, there's a possibility I might see one of these movies because I haven't seen Scary Movie 4, I haven't seen Supergirl or Jackass. So one of those might be seen this weekend by me. We shall see. I've been playing I guess this weekend or next week will be a big Destiny push. They're supposed to quote unquote show the man that they're going to be playing fucking Destiny with the recent hubbub about them laying off half of their development team and all this kind of hoopla. There people are trying to say we want Destiny 3, so we're going to play it to show you we want blah blah blah. I haven't played Destiny for the last 2 weeks. It's been cool for me. If you want to join up, you can hit us in Discord or email. I'll give you the details later, but that's kind of about it for me. I still didn't get to Dune in the Dark Ages, maybe this weekend, but kind of probably not. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Kronos, what you got?
I actually did watch Supergirl, and I have thoughts.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Not,
shit.
not hose. Not hose. I don't have any
damn.
hose.
Okay, thoughts? Oh, never mind then.
Alas, I am holeless. But yeah, we'll talk about it.
Meaningless.
Huh?
It's from Elden Ring. Anyway,
I have never had hose. So, but yeah, I'll talk about it next podcast. Other than that, it's summertime for the kid. Last week was actually pretty decent. I got some progress on my VA compensation stuff, so I got some back pay and some other shit, and I got some other exams coming up. So hopefully, in the near future, things will be looking a lot brighter for Cronus. I said myself in the third person, but whatever. If Trump can do it, I can do it too.
Of a made up name.
Yeah, it's not made up. It's a god of time who also ate his kids.
Oh shit, it is. Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
If he played Hades 2, he would have known that.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that when I was in junior high or elementary school, but whatever. I'm not judging.
Blue, what you got besides the drunkenness?
Hopefully, I'll be sober tomorrow. But
that's entirely up to you, my friend.
it is. I might have a sixth one, but no. Was it the Means versus Monsters? There's a movie coming out this weekend.
Minions versus Monsters. Yeah.
Mean versus Monster comes out this weekend. I'm gonna take my son to it. It's gonna be his first in theater movie, which I'm pretty excited about. Because I wanted to take him to see Moana 2, but that kind of didn't work out. And then Stitch and Lilo and Stitch dropped 2 live action. I was like, that didn't work out either. But I feel like he will really like this one because it's holds true to the whole Minion franchise. That's about it. I mean, there's shit happening with your boy Blue, which I figured shit out, but yeah, that's about it.
Good shit, man. Well, I'm just gonna give a quick shout out. It was awesome seeing.
Oh shit, that's right.
Stitch, Blue and Old Ninja in the
and
Bay.
His cousin. Was that Old Ninja's cousin that was there too?
Yeah, that was my cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin Enix, he came out.
Awesome being up there last week. Back here, of course, I came with all those tourist attractions. I came back with some nasty ass fucking head cold and whatnot. But other than that, I am just gonna chill and enjoy. I guess there's a holiday, so I'll have Friday off, and that's it.
You should play some Destiny on Friday. Why not?
I mean,
Destiny
had its cool times. I will always love and cherish that time.
We just talked about fucking media that might be going away, so might as well fucking.
That's true. Well,
use it while we got it.
Yeah, maybe I will. Either that or I've never even played any Division 2, so maybe I'll just.
Shit! Oh, that shit! I think it's on sale.
Yeah.
Right now, and that shit just updated this fucking week.
Yeah.
Fat ass update. I'm like, God dang it. So,
Yeah. Well, take us out, old ninja.
all right.
Please don't kill
You
us,
just
little ninja. Just say the word.
Use your word correctly.
So you just experienced Black and the Black Times Infinity, the dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with Beats and BTI. That's BTH and BTI for anywhere you consume. Listen to your podcast. Just know that every Wednesday night, 8:30 Pacific-ish time, we go live on Twitch and on YouTube. Join us then. You can be a part of the discussion, be a part of the chat. If you don't know who some of these people are who we keep shouting out, that could be you. That could be you. Just show up and have at it. Also,
we'll block you.
Our official website, benhatproductions.squarespace.com/beatsandbti. We have a Discord server. You can email us at beatsandbti@gmail.com. Let us know you want to join. Or if you have questions, comments, or concerns, email us. Let us know. And we're on a lot of social media with Beat and BTI. There you go.
Good shit. Interspecies.
They got hoes, right?
They do.
They got maidens.
They got okay.
And no, area codes.
All right. We're off this bitch. Peace.